To set up recording in Snap Audition so that your entrants can record in the Snap Audition platform, go to the Settings tab of the Audition. So here I'm on my Fall Audition, and I've clicked this Settings tab. I've gone all the way to the bottom, and I see In-Snap Recording, Timed, or Sight Reading. First, I'm going to click Use the In-Snap Recording feature to turn it on. Then I'm going to select Recording Admins. It says choose organization admins to email if entrant requests more tries. And so we want to have at least one. Here I have 2 recording admins that are going to be emailed when an entrant needs more tries because something happened. Then I'm going to click Add Item to Record. I can add as many items as I need to have the entrant record. So an item might be one piece of music, it might be one dance, it might be one dialogue or one thing you want them to review. So first I'm going to select whether this item is required. If it's required, then they cannot complete their registration without recording and finishing this item. Then you're going to add the instructions. They're going to see these instructions before they start recording. So we might say record piece number 1. And then below we're going to set how many minutes. If whatever you want them to record takes more than 10 minutes, you need to have it split into different items. That way the file that has been uploaded, the video, is not so big that it requires an enormous internet connection for them. Here we've set it to 5 minutes. So this is good if maybe the piece they're recording or whatever they're recording takes around 3 minutes for them to record. It gives them some wiggle room within that. And they're going to know this before they start recording. It's going to tell them you have 5 minutes to record, and it's going to give them a countdown. Tries allowed, 1 to 5. We recommend at least 2 tries, because if there's some kind of issue with the first try, technical issue, you don't want them to be left with no tries and having to send you a request for more tries. Often you'll want to customize by category. Right now we're looking at the default. So default means if there's not a customized option for their category, say they're a bass singer in this situation, then they're going to get the default. So here I can click copy current defaults. I want to customize recording, but here I want to, maybe I have a different instruction, I have a different attachment. Whatever your situation, you can have a different item, different setup completely for every category. Or maybe you want to turn off recording for this category. So in this situation, the customization is that this category does not have to do the recording in-app. Now, if you want to show them something while they're recording, you can set it up here. I'm going to click Attach Files. That means that I'm going to show them files that I've uploaded, maybe PDFs, images, even a video, up to 10 different files. The first setting, though, is preview minutes. This is the amount of time that they're going to be able to see those files before the recording automatically starts. And I can have the system show all the attachments, or I can have it randomly choose one to show. This is good if you're like, I have 5 different pieces of music, whatever it might be for your situation, but I want each entrant to have a different one, and I don't want them to know which one it is or be able to take a screenshot and send it to their friends. Or actually on the next try, I want them to see a totally different one. This is good to show them a random one and have, different ones prepared for that situation. Sight Reading Factory at sightreadingfactory.com is a system which people use to practice their individual sight reading or sight reading for their group, a band, orchestra. This system will automatically write a piece of music for every single entrant in the audition. So if you want to use this in Snap Audition, you're going to click here, Sight Reading Factory. And then below, that's going to ask you for the preview minutes and the link. Here I've opened my Sight Reading Factory account. Go to Sight Reading, click on Start Practice, and then select the instrument or the vocal range that you want to set up sight reading for. Here in our audition, we want to select baritone singing, and we're going to select a level. These levels are based on the difficulty. We're going to select level 4. We're going to say we want all of the pieces that are created to be in 4/4 time signature, and we want it to do a random key signature. We're going to click free play. So every time this is loaded, it's going to create a new piece of music. Over here on the right, you'll see a gear icon. If I open that up, I have some other options, like how many measures I want the sight reading to be, but I have this copy for Snap Audition. I'm going to click that, and then here I'm going to click to copy this link. Then I'm going to head back over to the Snap Audition system and paste in that link here. I'm going to hit test link, and you'll notice that the sight reading shows up here. Now, because this is just for baritone singing, what I want to do is instead of assigning this to default, I want to go over here to baritone singing. And I had set this up earlier. I had set up baritone singing here so that every time somebody auditions for baritone singing, they're going to get the sight reading I have set up for baritone singing. And then I can just go through the other categories, go over the sight reading factory, set up the type of sight reading I want for them, and it'll all be set up and automated. To see an explanation on how to record in Snap, check out the Recording Your Audition in Snap tutorial. Here, I just wanted to show you the sight reading factory integration from the perspective of a entrant. So here I'm on the record screen. Once they click start, just like any other recording, they'll click test. And if it's all good, then it'll ask them to continue to preview sight reading. The system will automatically go over to Sight Reading Factory, create a piece of music that is according to those parameters you've set in that link, and it will create this unique piece of music. They cannot leave this screen here without recording or giving up. Then, when it's time for the judge to adjudicate the audition, they'll see that that item was required. They can view the instructions for the item. On the left side here, they can view the recording. If it's an anonymous recording, they won't see the video. They'll just hear the audio if you have that set up. And then on the right side, the system will display the music that was displayed to the audition entrant. And every time the judge, the adjudicator, auditions another student or looks at their audition, they'll see a different piece of music. So here we're done with this item. If I want to add another piece, I'm just going to click here and I can add as many as I want.